JavaScript Interview Question 1 of 100. Can you describe the concept of hoisting in JavaScript? Answer. Hoisting is when JavaScript moves variable and function declarations to the top of their containing scope before code execution. JavaScript Interview Question 2 of 100. How does prototypal inheritance work in JavaScript? Answer. Prototypal inheritance in JavaScript works by linking an object's prototype to another object, forming a prototype chain for property lookups. JavaScript Interview Question 3 of 100. What are the differences between equals and equals in JavaScript? Answer. Equals checks equality with type coercion, while equals checks equality without type coercion, also checking the type. JavaScript Interview Question 4 of 100. Can you explain what a closure is in JavaScript? Answer. A closure in JavaScript is a function that has access to its own scope, the outer function's scope, and the global scope. JavaScript Interview Question 5 of 100. What's the difference between null and undefined in JavaScript? Answer. In JavaScript, undefined means a variable has been declared but not assigned a value. Null is an assigned value representing no value or no object. JavaScript Interview Question 6 of 100. What's the purpose of useStrict at the beginning of a JavaScript file? Answer. useStrict enforces stricter parsing and error handling in your JavaScript code. It helps catch common coding errors and unsafe actions. JavaScript Interview Question 7 of 100. What is the event loop in JavaScript? Answer. The event loop manages execution of asynchronous callbacks in JavaScript. JavaScript Interview Question 8 of 100. What is the difference between let, const, and var? Answer. Let and const have block scope, var has function scope. Const is immutable. JavaScript Interview Question 9 of 100. What is a promise in JavaScript? Answer. A promise is an object representing the eventual completion or failure of an asynchronous operation. JavaScript Interview Question 10 of 100. Can you explain the concept of this in JavaScript? Answer. This refers to the context in which the function is invoked. JavaScript Interview Question 11 of 100. What are JavaScript arrow functions? Answer. Arrow functions are a shorter syntax for writing functions and don't rebind this. JavaScript Interview Question 12 of 100. Can you explain the concept of callback in JavaScript? Answer. A callback is a function passed as an argument to another function to be executed later. JavaScript Interview Question 13 of 100. What is JSON and how is it used in JavaScript? Answer. JSON is a data format used for data interchange. In JS, it's used for data serialization. JavaScript Interview Question 14 of 100. What's the purpose of array methods like map, filter and reduce in JavaScript? Answer. These methods transform, filter, or accumulate array data respectively. JavaScript Interview Question 15 of 100. What does the new keyword do in JavaScript? Answer. New creates a new instance of a constructor function. JavaScript Interview Question 16 of 100. What is a JavaScript generator? Answer. Generators are functions that can pause and resume their execution. JavaScript Interview Question 17 of 100. What's the difference between synchronous and asynchronous operations in JavaScript? Answer. Synchronous operations block subsequent operations until they complete, asynchronous operations do not. JavaScript Interview Question 18 of 100. What is function currying in JavaScript? Answer. Currying is the technique of converting a function with multiple arguments into a sequence of functions each with a single argument. JavaScript Interview Question 19 of 100. What is the difference between a static method and an instance method in JavaScript? Answer. Static methods belong to the class, instance methods belong to the instance of the class. JavaScript Interview Question 20 of 100. Can you describe the concept of destructuring in JavaScript? Answer. Destructuring allows extracting multiple properties from an object or array in a single statement. JavaScript Interview Question 21 of 100. What are JavaScript decorators? Answer. Decorators are a proposed feature to annotate or modify classes and properties at design time. JavaScript Interview Question 22 of 100. How does the spread operator work in JavaScript? Answer. The spread operator expands iterable values into individual elements. JavaScript Interview Question 23 of 100. Can you describe the concept of modules in JavaScript? Answer. Modules are reusable pieces of code that can be exported from one program and imported for use in another. JavaScript Interview Question 24 of 100. What's the difference between a shallow copy and a deep copy in JavaScript? Answer. Shallow copy duplicates reference to objects, deep copy duplicates objects themselves. JavaScript Interview Question 25 of 100. What does nan mean in JavaScript? Answer. Nan stands for not a number. It's the return value when math functions fail or when a function trying to parse a number fails. JavaScript interview question 26 of 100. What is event delegation in JavaScript? Answer: event delegation is attaching event listeners to a parent element instead of child elements to improve performance. JavaScript interview question 27 of 100. Can you describe the async/await feature in JavaScript? Answer: async/await is syntactic sugar over promises, making asynchronous code look and behave more like synchronous code. JavaScript interview question 28 of 100. What's the difference between a method and a function in JavaScript? Answer: methods are functions associated with objects, while standalone functions are not tied to any object. JavaScript interview question 29 of 100. How does exception handling work in JavaScript? Answer: exception handling is done with try-catch-finally blocks. Try executes code, catch handles errors, and finally runs code after try/catch. JavaScript interview question 30 of 100. Can you describe the typeof operator in JavaScript? Answer: typeof operator returns a string indicating the type of the unevaluated operand. JavaScript interview question 31 of 100. What are JavaScript symbols? Answer: symbols are unique and immutable data type that can be used as an identifier for object properties. JavaScript interview question 32 of 100. What is a JavaScript if and why might it be used? Answer: if, immediately invoked function expression, is a function that runs as soon as it is defined. It helps avoid variable hoisting from within blocks. JavaScript interview question 33 of 100. Can you explain the concept of truthy and falsy in JavaScript? Answer: truthy values are those that evaluate to true in a Boolean context, falsy values evaluate to false. JavaScript interview question 34 of 100. How do you compare two objects in JavaScript? Answer: to compare objects in JavaScript for equality, compare their properties and values. JavaScript interview question 35 of 100. Can you describe what an API is in the context of JavaScript? Answer: an API, application programming interface, in JS is a set of methods and tools that allows different software applications to interact. JavaScript interview question 36 of 100. What is the difference between inner hail and inner text? Answer: inner hail returns or sets the HTML content while inner text returns or sets the text content, ignoring the HTML tags. JavaScript interview question 37 of 100. What is the DOM in JavaScript? Answer: the DOM, Document Object Model, is a programming interface for web documents. It represents the structure of a document and enables interaction and modification. JavaScript interview question 38 of 100. How does JavaScript handle multi-threading? Answer: JavaScript is single-threaded. For non-blocking operations, it uses events and callbacks, not actual multi-threading. JavaScript interview question 39 of 100. What is the global object in JavaScript? Answer: the global object provides variables and functions that are available anywhere. By default, in the browser context, the global object is the window object. JavaScript interview question 40 of 100. Can you explain the concept of strict mode in JavaScript? Answer: strict mode catches common coding errors and unsafe actions, such as accessing global variables, by throwing errors. JavaScript interview question 41 of 100. Can you describe how garbage collection works in JavaScript? Answer: garbage collection is an automatic memory management process that deallocates memory that is no longer needed to free up resources. JavaScript interview question 42 of 100. What's the difference between a for-in loop and a for-of loop in JavaScript? Answer: for-in loops through properties of an object, for-of loops through values of an iterable object. JavaScript interview question 43 of 100. What does nullish coalescing mean in JavaScript? Answer: nullish coalescing is a logical operator returning the right-hand side operand if the left-hand side operand is null or undefined. JavaScript interview question 44 of 100. What is a JavaScript proxy? Answer: a proxy is an object that wraps an actual object and intercepts operations, like reading/writing properties or invoking functions. JavaScript interview question 45 of 100. Can you explain what a JavaScript class is? Answer: a class in JavaScript is a blueprint for creating objects with specified properties and methods. JavaScript interview question 46 of 100. What is a JavaScript set? Answer: a set is a built-in object type in JavaScript that stores unique values of any type. JavaScript interview question 47 of 100. Can you describe the JavaScript map object? Answer: a map is a collection of key-value pairs in JavaScript where keys can be of any type. JavaScript interview question 48 of 100. What is the purpose of JavaScript's array.asArray function? Answer: Array.isArray function is used to determine whether the passed value is an array. JavaScript interview question 49 of 100. Can you explain the void operator in JavaScript? Answer. The void operator evaluates an expression and returns undefined, often used to obtain the undefined primitive value. JavaScript interview question 50 of 100. What is event bubbling in JavaScript? Answer. Event bubbling is a type of event propagation where the event first triggers on the deepest target element, and then successively triggers on parents in nested order. JavaScript interview question 51 of 100. Can you describe how chaining works in JavaScript? Answer. Chaining is a technique where the result of a method will return the context, this, allowing for further sequential method calls. JavaScript interview question 52 of 100. What are JavaScript data types? Answer. JavaScript data types are undefined, null, Boolean, string, number, big int, symbol, and object. JavaScript interview question 53 of 100. What's the purpose of the JavaScript includes method? Answer. The includes method is used to determine whether an array or string contains a certain element or substring. JavaScript interview question 54 of 100. Can you describe how local storage works in JavaScript? Answer. Local storage allows web applications to store data persistently in a browser's storage, even after refreshing or closing the browser. JavaScript interview question 55 of 100. What is a JavaScript iterator? Answer. An iterator is an object which defines a sequence and potentially a return value upon its termination. JavaScript interview question 56 of 100. Can you describe the slice and splice methods in JavaScript? Answer. Slice returns a shallow copy of a portion of an array. Splice changes the content of an array by removing or replacing elements. JavaScript interview question 57 of 100. What is memoization in JavaScript? Answer. Memoization is an optimization technique used to speed up programs by storing the results of expensive function calls and reusing them when needed. JavaScript interview question 58 of 100. What is the purpose of JavaScript's eval function? Answer. Eval function is used to execute a string of JavaScript code. JavaScript interview question 59 of 100. Can you describe the finally clause in a JavaScript try-catch statement? Answer. The finally clause executes after try and catch, regardless of the result. It's used for cleanup actions. JavaScript interview question 60 of 100. What are JavaScript service workers? Answer. Service workers are a type of web worker. They're a way to run scripts in the background, separate from a web page. JavaScript interview question 61 of 100. What are tag templates in JavaScript? Answer. Tag templates are a form of template literals that allow parsing template literals with a function. JavaScript interview question 62 of 100. Can you explain the use of a JavaScript weak map? Answer. A weak map is a collection of key-value pairs where keys are weakly referenced, allowing for automatic garbage collection when the key is no longer in use. JavaScript interview question 63 of 100. What does the bind method do in JavaScript? Answer. The bind method creates a new function, where this has a set value, regardless of how the function is called. JavaScript interview question 64 of 100. Can you describe what tail call optimization is in JavaScript? Answer. Tail call optimization is where a compiler or interpreter can make a call to a function and take no additional stack to do so. JavaScript interview question 65 of 100. What's the difference between unshift and push methods in JavaScript? Answer. Push adds an item to the end of an array while unshift adds an item to the beginning. JavaScript interview question 66 of 100. How does the JavaScript instance of operator work? Answer. The instance of operator tests whether the prototype property of a constructor appears anywhere in the prototype chain of an object. JavaScript interview question 67 of 100. Can you explain the concept of JavaScript mixins? Answer. Mixins are a way of building up classes from reusable components by copying methods from one object into another, essentially mixing them together. JavaScript interview question 68 of 100. What is a JavaScript regexp, regular expression? Answer. Regexp is an object in JavaScript that is used for matching strings with patterns. JavaScript interview question 69 of 100. Can you describe how a JavaScript WebSocket works? Answer. WebSocket provides full duplex communication channels over a single TCP connection for real-time data transfer between client and server. JavaScript interview question 70 of 100. What does the JavaScript continue statement do? Answer. The continue statement skips the current iteration in a loop and continues with the next one. JavaScript interview question 71 of 100. Can you explain the difference between shift and pop methods in JavaScript? Answer. Shift removes the first item from an array and pop removes the last. JavaScript Interview Question 72 of 100. What is a JavaScript label? Answer. A label provides a statement with an identifier that lets you refer back to it elsewhere in your program. JavaScript Interview Question 73 of 100. Can you explain the concept of a JavaScript generator function? Answer. A generator function is a special type of function that works as a factory for iterators. The function produces a sequence of values, not all at once, but on a per request basis. JavaScript Interview Question 74 of 100. What is a JavaScript reflect? Answer. Reflect is a built-in object that provides methods for interceptable JavaScript operations. JavaScript Interview Question 75 of 100. Can you explain the concept of a JavaScript promise chain? Answer. A promise chain is a sequence of then calls where each promise, when resolved, gives the value to the next promise handler. JavaScript Interview Question 76 of 100. What does the throw statement do in JavaScript? Answer. The throw statement allows generating custom error messages. JavaScript Interview Question 77 of 100. What are template literals, template strings, in JavaScript? Answer. Template literals are string literals allowing embedded expressions and multi-line strings, which can be tagged for custom processing. JavaScript Interview Question 78 of 100. Can you explain what a JavaScript proxy is and why it might be used? Answer. A JavaScript proxy is an object that wraps another object or function and intercepts operations, such as property lookup, assignment, enumeration, function invocation, etc. They can be used for interception, object virtualization, logging/profiling, etc. JavaScript Interview Question 79 of 100. What is the purpose of JavaScript's encoder component function? Answer. Encoder component function is used to encode a URI component by replacing certain characters with their hexadecimal escape sequences. JavaScript Interview Question 80 of 100. What does the JavaScript instance of operator do? Answer. The instance of operator checks whether an object is an instance of a specific class or an object derived from a specific class. JavaScript Interview Question 81 of 100. Can you describe JavaScript's JSON object? Answer. The JSON object contains methods for parsing JavaScript object notation, JSON, and converting values to JSON. JavaScript Interview Question 82 of 100. What is the difference between a static method and an instance method in JavaScript? Answer. Static methods are associated with a class, not instances, whereas instance methods are available to all instances of a class. JavaScript Interview Question 83 of 100. What is the concept of hoisting in JavaScript? Answer. Hoisting is JavaScript's behavior of moving declarations to the top of their containing scope. JavaScript Interview Question 84 of 100. Can you explain how this keyword works in JavaScript? Answer. This keyword refers to the object it belongs to. It has different values depending on where it is used. JavaScript Interview Question 85 of 100. What is the purpose of JavaScript's decodeURI function? Answer. decodeURI function decodes a uniform resource identifier, URI, created by encodeURI or by a similar routine. JavaScript Interview Question 86 of 100. Can you explain JavaScript's conditional, ternary, operator? Answer. The conditional, ternary, operator is a shortcut for the if statement. It has three parts: a condition, a result for true, and a result for false. JavaScript Interview Question 87 of 100. What is event capturing in JavaScript? Answer. Event capturing is the event propagation phase during which events are captured before they reach their target element. JavaScript Interview Question 88 of 100. How does JavaScript handle equality and comparison? Answer. JavaScript has both strict and type converting equality comparison. It provides different comparison operators to compare values. JavaScript Interview Question 89 of 100. What is a REST parameter in JavaScript? Answer. A REST parameter is an argument array that represents an indefinite number of arguments as an array. JavaScript Interview Question 90 of 100. Can you describe the use of getters and setters in JavaScript? Answer. Getters and setters are used to define object accessors. Getters return the value of an object's property, while setters set the value of an object's property. JavaScript Interview Question 91 of 100. How does the switch statement work in JavaScript? Answer. A switch statement checks a value against a list of cases, and executes the first case that matches. JavaScript Interview Question 92 of 100. What are JavaScript modules? Answer. JavaScript modules are reusable pieces of code that can be exported from one program and imported for use in another program. JavaScript Interview Question 93 of 100. Can you describe how closures work in JavaScript? Answer. A closure is a function having access to its own scope, the outer function's scope, and the global scope. JavaScript Interview Question 94 of 100. What is the purpose of a JavaScript constructor? Answer. A constructor is a function that initializes an object. It is called when a new instance of an object is created. JavaScript Interview Question 95 of 100. Can you explain what a JavaScript callback function is? Answer. A callback is a function passed into another function as an argument to be executed later. JavaScript Interview Question 96 of 100. What is the difference between let, const and var in JavaScript? Answer. Var is function scoped, let and const are block scoped. Const is a read-only reference to a value. JavaScript Interview Question 97 of 100. How does the array.prototype.reduce method work in JavaScript? Answer. The reduce method executes a reducer function on each element of the array, resulting in a single output value. JavaScript Interview Question 98 of 100. Can you explain the difference between null and undefined in JavaScript? Answer. Undefined means a variable has been declared but not assigned a value. Null is an assignment value that represents no value or no object. JavaScript Interview Question 99 of 100. What is JavaScript's global object? Answer. The global object provides variables and functions available anywhere. By default, those that are built into the language or the environment. JavaScript Interview Question 100 of 100. Can you describe what strict mode is in JavaScript? Answer. Strict mode is a way to opt into a restricted variant of JavaScript that disallows some of the more problematic or error-prone features of the full language.